Eastern Partnership, we have really very difficult political and geopolitical realities. So that has its influence on the state of the civil society as well, and on the role it plays or can play in future. I think it is also very important to recognize that we have different speeds of development, and this probably needs also different approaches towards the countries, which need to be more country-tailored.
Domestically, it is absolutely necessary to increase transparency and accountability of state institutions and to improve functioning of citizen-oriented governance systems. Such reforms will provide long-term legitimacy and increase in popular trust toward public institutions. Internationally, we all should unite our resources against the forces who ferociously undermine democratic foundations of our societies and threaten integrity of our countries.
I think it's amazing that the 100th anniversary has shown us that the main problem that we continue to see in the Caucasus is the mutual mistrust between the various countries in the Caucasus.
I think we see important progress in stronger economy, with increased participation of small and medium-sized enterprises. We see stronger connectivity with the transport networks and also the energy efficiency. We see stronger society in terms of people-to-people contacts, and here in Tbilisi we have the European School. But we also see challenges in terms of the stronger governance agenda. We've been discussing that in the Civil Society Forum today, and in particular the importance of further work on judicial reform, tackling corruption and ensuring free and democratic elections.
So when state institutions are really weak, always appear a group of interests who try to use this institution in their own interests. So if you look at all these countries, Azerbaijan, Armenia, Georgia, Moldova, Ukraine, you can see that there are a group of interests who try to use state institutions in their own interests. So it's not about people, it's about the will of oligarchs. So this is the main challenge which we now need to face all together.
After the revolution, the role of civil society must not be decreased, because now we are in a new life where we must solve the problems that we had before, and civil society must come up with suggestions, must come up with proposals to help to the solution of the problems.
Civil Society Forum this year in particular showed much greater professionalism, which was expressed in the capacity of its representatives work as experts in the advocacy campaigns, in the events arranged at the official level, in promoting certain issues.
And we really hope that it will bring effectiveness to the forum and make the forum more value-based and transparent and accountable. So we really believe that participation of our members in the forum for 2 years in a row will make it more results-driven and effective. Also, the establishment of arbitrage body will make the forum more accountable to our members at all different levels. We'll also expand the notion of our membership. We don't only interact with our delegates, but also members who are members of the national platform. So we'll be finding new ways to engage them in different activities of the forum and to expand the expert base of the forum.
So every year we are distributing around 270,000 euros for up to 18 small projects implemented by the civil society organizations from at least 3 different EAP countries. And basically these projects are targeting the most burning issues connected to the reform processes in the EAP countries. So I hope, or I would like to believe, that these small projects contributed with a good either policy input in terms of policy development, contributing to the implementation of the reforms at the level of the EAP countries. But at the same time, we are trying to also promote the position of the civil society, which is based on those findings in the Brussels vis-à-vis the EU stakeholders. The other regranting, which we are just starting as of this year, it's a direct regranting to the national platforms. And again, the funding is tailored in order to allow the members of the national platforms to produce a policy input, but also for the national platforms to be strengthened internally in terms of their processes, accountability, the way they are operating, and their operational capacity.
And then I want to conclude with the last item in my menu: never give up. This brings many challenges, of course, failures, shrinking space for our work, but it determines the persistence and grounds for change. It shakes the system, creates cracks to destroy the regime. For me, this was the victory. The world was stunned by people's power in Armenia. As I said, in April 2018, people's power overturned 20 years corrupt regime in the country and established new reality for us.